Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, and I am back in the nether. As you can tell, I am facing the red mist beacons. And what I need to do, I believe, is begin my outward journey. One that will parallel the great internal journey that I have made through this map. So let's figure out how best to do that. First off, we're not going to want any of this dirt here. That's just going to be a death trap for later. Because ghasts, they can smell dirt, and then they can kill it. Somehow we don't have any ghasts following us right now. Which is wonderful. I'm thrilled. Now, we're going to have to go all the way through here and essentially just build off of that thing. I tried jumping through there. Oh, that was funnier than I expected. Was that a ghast firing upward? Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, where was I? I was gonna build a little shelter here around the door. So one thing that I wanted to do was I didn't want to record this video or this area until I had gone out and done something really exciting in my actual real life in the world. So that way I'd have the opportunity to talk to y'all about it while I made the video. And I'm gonna grab some torches. So what I've been up to today, I attended the Dog of Nashville's 3rd annual Sausage Festival. And I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't been to a sausage festival, so I'm gonna educate you. I'm gonna share with you what a sausage festival is and why it is such an exciting and wonderful experience. And I didn't kill that guy. And there's one up here somewhere. Where is he? Dang it. Well, this is clearly not going well for me. Well, enough of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just start bridging. So let's bridge. Dang it. Stupid ghast. Okay, let's see if we can hit him. So what is a sausage festival, you may ask? A sausage festival is where you go hang out in a parking lot that is full of sausages and wrestlers. And the wrestlers wrestle, and the sausages are consumed. And I was able to eat all sorts of exotic animals in sausage form this afternoon. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of a rabbit, but they have rabbit sausage. Some of y'all might have heard of beef. They have a wonderful beef brisket, which I consumed. They also had some venison and blueberry sausage, which is an interesting combination of two things that you would not expect to be delicious, but are in fact delicious. So I was lucky enough to consume some venison and blueberry sausage. Let's see, what else did I have? I had some alligator sausage, or gator sausage as they call it. I actually lived in Florida once, and I consumed gator there, so that wasn't an entirely new experience, you know, just something from that part of the South, this part of the South, or whatever. Whoops, don't want to have that there. But you know what? I want to share with you the most exciting thing that I ate today, which is kangaroo sausage. Some of y'all might have heard of kangaroos on account of them being very popular in that story with Winnie the Pooh. There's a kangaroo in there named Rui, or Lieutenant Ruiz, or something. I don't know. Kangaroos in the story, you know it. Everybody loves it because it's got Winnie the Pooh. So I actually have consumed kangaroo now. I have eaten kangaroo. And I kind of shudder a little bit to think about how far that kangaroo must have traveled. Because I'm assuming they don't bring live kangaroos to Tennessee to feed people. So that means that meat was probably frozen and then traveled literally all the way from Australia to Nashville, which is kind of exciting in its own way, but is kind of weird too. Also, a little bit disturbing. Just disturbing enough, I think. So let's see, what else did they have? They had some incredible house-made pickles, where they like had pickles that they essentially took cucumbers and pickled them using vinegar, which is the process known as pickling. For those of you with a culinary inclination, that might be you know, old school common knowledge, but some people don't have that knowledge, so I'm gonna share it. Oh, well, this is interesting. So the further out I get here, it seems like some of this is better supported. Okay, maybe not. A single blast from a ghast would have made all of that fall, and that was a horrible inadvertent rhyme. You can feel free to judge me now. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp too much, but like I said, I just literally ate like 5 sausages with rolls and pickles, and they didn't have any Yazoo beer there because Yazoo isn't sold in cans, and they were only permitted to have non-glass containers, which is a travesty. Because if I'm gonna drink beer, I want to drink the beer, you know, that is my city's. There was this ludicrously, they had the SAW or SAW Professional Wrestling Association there doing all the wrestling, and one of the guys was running around being like, "What are you drinking? You're drinking PBR!" I wasn't drinking PBR, but other people were, and he was yelling at him like, "Oh yeah, PBR, that's a real beer." I'm like, PBR? You know, if they allowed me to have glass bottles out here, I'd be drinking a real beer. It would be made by the fine folks at the Yazoo Brewing Company, and the bottle would be embedded in your skull. Which, this is why they don't allow glass bottles around wrestlers, because wrestlers are notoriously obnoxious and would be constantly hit with them. But anyway, so they had several rounds of wrestling, and the wrestlers, some of them were, well, all the rounds were pretty fake. Some of them were more amusingly fake or convincingly fake, or more or less convincingly or amusingly fake, kind of throughout. Huh. I'm actually getting a good ways out here. I'm kind of tempted. I was going to say, I'm kind of tempted to just run across and see how far I can make it. Because I want to get down to that little glowing area. You know what? Let's do a little bit of reconnaissance. We don't have anything too special on us. And that ghast is just far enough away. You know what? I would never be able to come back from this if I did fall down there. But I want to know if that glowing area is the fleecy box, or if it's just... Where's the fleecy box all the way out there? Let's see. What have we got down here? Some sort of little glowstone. Oh, you're kidding me. There is literally nothing of value here. And I will never be able to climb back out without making all of this crumble down around me. Oh, this is indeed a horrible day for me. Well, if I climb... Dang you, single block of glowstone. Today, Vetches has indeed created a problem for me. And I have more of that type of problem. No. And I'm dying in the void. Okay, so, lesson learned. Don't do that. Let's see if there's anything else that we can bring out with us to dig. Or, not dig, I think I had all my cobblestone with me. So we're just gonna run on back and continue, I think. Okay, so as you can see, we're back, and we're already dealing with some obnoxious ghast-related issues. So let's see if we can take out them ghasts. Apparently not, is what it seems. Come on, really? I can't hit a single ghast? Or a double ghast? That's kind of obnoxious. How are these ghasts so dang invulnerable? I wonder if these arrows just don't go as far as they used to. But anyway. Let's go ahead and just start digging our way out. Okay, there's one of them. We're gonna hit him with arrows. Come on, ghast, die. Why are you not dead? There's one hit. Come on, we're so close. Come on, ghast. There's a second ghast, or second hit, which means one ghast dead. Okay, I think I heard one back behind me here. Well, whatever. Ghasts are horrible, and I want them dead. And I don't have time to just stand here not killing them. So we're just gonna go. We are just gonna leave. That ghast is gonna make problems for me, I can tell. At this point, I'm just gonna go single wide. Now that I know that I only have to get as far as the, now that I know that that lit area down there does not offer anything of value, I'm just gonna run for it as best as I can, building the single best path I can create. And so anyway, where was I? Sausage Festival, wrestling. So yeah, so a lot of the wrestling was really fake, and you know they whoa, that was almost abysmal. That was almost very bad. I see the fleecy box right there. Just gotta get as far as that fleecy box, and I will be set like a, I don't know, Irish setter. No, I guess an Irish setter is something that sets rather than something that is set. Stupid ghasts. Where are they at? Can I, And of course, I am once again running low on stone. Whoa, one of them just knocked down like that entire cloud. It's still falling. Oh, that... Okay, well, there's a chest there, apparently, which I missed initially. So that might have been something that the glowstone was attempting to call my attention to. Oh, hey, there's pork chops there. But the only thing that I really absolutely need in this area is that fleecy box. So let me just branch out rest of the way here as far as I can go. And, yeah, I guess I will now retrace my steps in anticipation of grabbing some more, stone or whatever have you. Dang it, pigman, you get out of my way. All of you pigmen, out of my way. Y'all are the worst. I fear this will not be enough stone to sustain me as I travel this distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a bunch of this gravel here, and we are just going to replace a whole bunch of this stone with gravel, because honestly, why not? That'll be fine, right? Nobody will know the difference. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's 11 pieces of stone. Wow, that's kind of depressing, actually. So anyway, some of the wrestling was super fake. Like, these guys would punch each other in the head, and they were clearly not punching each other in the head. Some of it was just like, wow, man, I'm glad you spent, 15 years in jazz tap, because otherwise you would not have been able to appropriately place your feet in such a way as to avoid some sort of danger there. But, like, it was just generally a pretty, obviously falsified experience. It was clearly supposed to be, intended to be comedy. Like, there was this woman that was, supposedly, like, with one of the wrestler guys, and, like, whenever, the ref wasn't looking, the wrestler guy she was with would, like, break the rules and, like, try to choke the other guy, and then the ref, when he turned around, he'd, like, stop, the fella would stop choking the other guy, and it was just like, oh, yeah, clearly. Or, like, the ref at one point got knocked down, and, so then, one of the wrestlers pins the other wrestler, and the girl is like, ref, wake up, so he's pinning him, ref, you gotta count him down. Ref, wake up! And I mean, it was goofy, it was funny, but it was kind of just like, well, whatever. I was really only there so I could eat kangaroo, which I succeeded at. So, eating kangaroo is always a sign of a good day, I think. Anytime you eat an animal that died, thousands of miles away, actually, that's, when I phrase it like that, that sounds bad. Did I kill that one? Good. No! Okay, so we got another one right here. Okay, I got him. And I knocked out most of that cloud there. And most of that cloud there. Oh, this is going to be one of them chain event reactions. Whatever. I can see the fleecy box now, and I want it. Dang it, ghasts. Oh, you are the worst. When I try and lead them, they change directions. When I don't try and lead them, I miss them entirely. It's just infuriating how wily these gas creatures are. Look, I'm like shooting right at them. And I'm out of arrows. Okay, next problem. Bridging this way. This is the only problem we are going to acknowledge right now. So yeah, kangaroo from a continent and a half away. Kinda neat. Stupid ghasts. It was pretty neat though. I went with my fiance and my pal Art, who I make comics with, and we had a good time. Dang it, I was gonna say, Pigman, if you get struck by me as I'm placing these things, I will never forgive you for the vengeance of your siblings. You will not be forgiven. I see the fleecy box. Like, part of me thinks I can make it. And the rest of me thinks that I should just kind of go, keep bridging as far as I can. Like, once I run out of blocks, then maybe I'll run for it, but for right now, I can keep going a good ways, and I should just do that. Dang it, Pigman! What is wrong with you? You and your brethren are the absolute worst element of this game. Folks are always complaining like, oh, I don't like the creepers. I don't like the gas, blah, 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 blah. No, zombie pigmen are the single worst creature in this entire menagerie. I will have nothing more to do with them in the future. Is that all diamond? Are those diamond clouds out there? Those are diamond clouds. Vetches, you have taken this horrible area of the map and made exploring it even more invaluable, which is incredibly frustrating for me. Because I just want to go down here and get some fleecy wool from a fleecy box. Green wool. There we go. And there's nothing else in here except for an obnoxious pigman. Which is fine, but obnoxious. Okay, so in order to get back out of here, I'm gonna need to use... But actually, let me grab some extra wool. I'm gonna go ahead... Dang it, pigman! Oh, there's a spawner right there for... I'm assuming... Actually, I don't know what kind of creature that's a spawner for. Oh man, this whole area is covered in spawners, and I didn't bring any torches because I figured it didn't matter because I'm in the nether. Where is my bridge? I'm getting back to my bridge. That is my next thing that I'm gonna do. Dang it. I'm very nearly dead. No, that was not where I wanted that. Not at all. I am gonna reclaim that brick, and it is gonna go there, and we are running for it. We are just running. We are like the spirit of the wind. Pigman, you are not the spirit of the wind. You are the antithesis of the spirit of the wind. You are the body of the earth. And actually, that sounds equally acceptable. That sounds like it would be right up there with being the spirit of the wind. But, no, it is not indeed acceptable. Okay, I've got 2 hearts left. I have no armor. I have no food. And I'm just trying to run back. And I think I can do it. I think that I can make it. I'm going to get out my green wool because at this point there's no reason not to. And we are almost in the home free clear zone. And, you know, I've got to say, it is kind of nice when you see a bunch of fellas get up there and do stupid dances and, or not stupid dances, stupid wrestling moves and stuff, to know, like, oh, well, you know what? You don't have to make something that's absolutely perfect for folks to love it. I don't know how I got that sword out of there. But it doesn't matter if this effort isn't absolutely perfect, because some of y'all still love it. And I've got to say, I'm always just so grateful for all the kind words that y'all leave on the Twitter and the YouTube and whatnot. And this is actually the final piece of wool that we need to complete this map. There will be no more Infernal Sky II once I have stepped through this portal and achieved my goals at the Victory Monument. My goals at the Victory Monument are fairly limited. They include placing a sign, placing a lamp, like, oh good, here's a torch now. I can take any of these. That one I'm taking. Okay, so we have a torch now. And a place in the wool. So let's grab me a sign. Somewhere I should have a sign. And I should also grab a mine cart. Yep, after this, we are going to be all set in Infernal Sky II and ready to move on to Super Hostile number 8. Whenever Vetches gets around to putting that out. Which should be sometime before the end of September. Which I'm incredibly excited about. But, no, I don't want to go this way. Remember, y'all. Conduct yourselves. Don't let someone else conduct the train for you. Don't just say, oh yeah, I bought my ticket, I'm done. You must choose the path that the train takes. Because otherwise I would have ended up in some other place that was not the Victory Monument. What kind of victory is that? It's not my victory. It's not yours. We're not going to have any more of that. Okay, so let's see. Sun is rising. Victory Monument is nearing, approaching. And I'm going to slap this wool on there from the fleecy box in that other place. So we are just going to dismount this cart here. Here it is, green wool. And where do we get that? The red mist beckons. Kangaroo is food. Done. And we are going to light that up. And what do we got here? We've got diamond block. We got whatever block this is. I can't tell without a sign. Let's just say it's gold. We've got an iron block. We've got black wool. We got red wool, green wool, brown wool, blue wool, purple wool, cyan wool. We've got light gray wool, pink wool, lime wool, yellow wool. We got light blue wool, magenta wool, orange wool, and white wool. From all over this infernal sky. From the tippy top of that tree where, actually, no, we didn't get any wool there. From the fleecy box in that sand with the spiders, to the fleecy box in that cliff with the fortress and the fallen, to the ghost town with the exploded clouds, to the undersky and its stupid fog. We have conquered this map. We have conquered Infernal Sky II. Which is actually not all that impressive because it's labeled easy. But you know what, Vetches? We accepted your incredibly easy challenge, and we have succeeded. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.